I'm here at my buddy's place, I think one last time, and I'm here to actually help do some branding today. I'm hoping they'll let me come out maybe next week and cut some trees off of some fences and do some fence mending, mostly for my own mental just well-being. I've got some tree jobs to do, but weather has kind of fouled it, and I've also had events and stuff has just gotten in the way, so I haven't been able to do it. But I've hunted pretty hard this morning and just burning out trying to get out of here. I just crossed the drainage, and I'm gonna shoot right back down to the pickup. I've only come up about 3/4 of a mile. I got to get back down to the pickup and get down to the ranch so I can help out. But I just spotted a really nice, I haven't really got a good look at it yet. It looks like very chewed up, but looks like a really nice bull. And I'll step back and kind of let you spin the camera around so you can see what I saw. There you can see, you know, that's a pretty nice looking horn. It's chewed up. I've seen that much so far, but we'll walk down here and get a little better look at it. Hard white, looks chalky. Yeah, it's chalked out bad. Dang, it's a nice looking horn though. Look at the mass on that sucker. Whew, I wish I wasn't so chewed. Boy, that is a nice bull. Look at the mass, look at the base on that thing. I didn't bring my little phone holder so that I could do a pickup, but I'll see if I can just prop the phone up on a tree here and see if we can do it anyway. Yeah, it should work. Alright, I'll see if I can scrunch in here so that we can, maybe I'm on the video, I don't know. What a tank of a bull. I wish that wasn't chewed up. Here's the pickup on him. Oh my goodness, that joker is heavy. That mass. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is, oh, what a tank. His 3's a little weak. Looks like his fronts were giant. They've been chewed off. His 5s and 6 both chewed off. Just massive and heavy. What a stud bull. That base is incredible. I mean, there's not even any, I mean, I'd put a whole nother finger in there trying to touch around the base. What a heavy horn. Oh man, I'm really glad I came out today. I wasn't going to, but I did, and that is a tank. Old tank. It's not chalked out like I thought it was. It's probably a 2-year-old horn, but boy, the rodents have done a number on it. Oh, I'd love to have seen how long these were if they weren't chewed off. And of course the 5 and 6. The 6 is chewed down. The main beam rather, chewed down. What a beast of a bull. I mean, look at that. Just huge. And heavy. I don't know, that's got to be 9 or 10 pounds. It's heavy. That's a good day right there. I'll take it. I'm headed down to the truck. I can see glimpses of the truck through the trees, and I see something white down here. I'm not sure if it's a horn or not. I put the glass on it, still couldn't tell. So I'm gonna just film walking down here to it. As I get closer, then I'll turn it around. It's so white. It could be a stick, but I think it's just a small elk. It is. It's an elk. Yep. confirmation now. Let me spin the camera. I got the camera spun around, and we're just gonna hike on down and pick this little bugger up. This turned out to be a pretty fruitful little trek here. Looks like it's old. Like from the days of yesteryear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was a 6 point, but it's been just annihilated. That thing is completely chalked out. So I'm not gonna do a video of the pickup or set the camera up or nothing. We'll just mosquitoes. We'll just grab it and get on the road. But I don't know. It's not a bad little horn. It's a little 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure enough. So not too sad with these 2 6s, but boy, look at the difference in the two. The mass on that first one, that's got to be a 330 bull, maybe a touch more. That's a good bull, either way you slice it. So, all right, truck is just a few hundred yards down. I want to burn off the mountain and go get some calves branded. All right, I just picked up that last chalker. I can see the truck and walked about 40 yards, 20 yards, and it looks like another 6er laying here. 1, 2. I'm pretty sure it's a 6, and I don't think it's a brown, but it's a pretty good looking horn. So let me spin the camera and we'll just walk up on this. Get you zoomed in. Oh, pow! Right there. I'll leave these here. Not a giant, definitely a 6. Really good 4. Look at the 4 on that thing. Whew, that's a nice bull. Oh, he's got good bases. I don't know, man. That's a good bull. Yeah, I better set the camera up and do a pickup here. I'm gonna run out of time. 3 horns in just literally in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Let's see if I can. Come on now. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to be able to see here, but we're just going to go with it. Did not get an ATL. I'll pull something out of the screenshot. The truck is 100 yards down the hill. Oh, it's a nice horn. It's been chewed on just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Nice front. Nice 4. Good base. Look at the mass on that base. Not quite as massive as that big one we found earlier, but yeah, not sad about that at all. It's a good looking horn. It's not too chewed up. 4 chewed up, and that's, dang, yeah, some of the length is gone off the 4, and that's a pretty nice 4. I mean, it's 15, 16 inches anyway. Tips chewed off the 3. Barely chewed off 1 here, so yeah, nice horn. Not quite as heavy as that other one, but again, doesn't have the same mass to it. So anyway, I got to burn off the mountain. I got to go over there, grab those 2, and get down to the pickup. We've got to go. Me and Rio got to get down. We got to go do some branding. All right, I got out of the hospital. I left the hospital at 5:30 and had to go back to the house, to the RV, do some stuff, and about an hour drive from there to pick up the dog and get up here on the side of the mountain. Come up here to shoot my bow a bit. So I'm gonna get my juices flowing and just hike up this mountain real quick. Turn around, hike back down. Me and Rio's camping out here tonight. Mama's coming home from the hospital tomorrow, and I can honestly say I'm not really even shed hunting. I'm just hiking, and man, I didn't get up here very far. I can't see the truck, but I'm less than 200 yards from the truck, and I look over and I see a horn laying there. I'll turn the camera around. We'll walk up there on this thing. All right, come on, Rio. Let's go over here and look at this horn. It looks like it's got pretty decent mass on it. I did find a horn over here the other day that pretty close to this area. This could be the match to that horn. I don't know, but I'll walk over here and see what it is. It's looking way too small for that. So yeah, it's not the match. Not a bad looking horn though, so looky there, get that horn, Rio. Yeah, that might be the match. It's really chewed up. Golly. I mean, absolutely annihilated. That's not the match. This one's been here a long time. Pretty good looking horn. If it wasn't so smoked. I'm not gonna set the camera down for a pickup. I'm just gonna, let me get some, good boy. Just get some angles so I can get some. Come here, boy. Come on. Yeah. All right, we're gonna pick it up here and see what we got. It's chewed up and been here a long time. Now that may broke off. Yeah, he broke off the one. Not a bad looking 6. But yeah, pretty annihilated. Got a pretty respectable base. Get on that horn, Rio. Chew that thing up, boy. Get him, boy. Get that horn. Yeah, I don't know. That's really the 4th horn I found right here in this area. Let me turn my. Hey guys, how's it going? We are just rolled in here. Me and Mama just rolled in here to Anaconda, Montana. We're here at the track at Anaconda. Just finished up an event yesterday up at Bummer MX up in Helena, Montana. Kind of see the smoke behind me. Kind of see the mountains. Kind of right up here over my shoulder. That haze between me and those mountains is smoke. It's real smoky up here right now. And in fact, today when we rolled in here earlier, it was bad. Eyes burning, choking. The wind has started blowing and kind of pushing some of this stuff out right now, so getting a little bit of a break from it. But we've been in smoke for the last few weeks up here, so yeah, prayers for all the firefighters and everybody dealing with all the wildfires up here. It's that time of year. It's a dry year, and the smoke becomes just an issue, and that's really menial compared to the people dealing with this stuff, losing their homes and their property and everything else. So prayers for those guys here in Montana and all these western states that deal with the fires. But nonetheless, we just rolled in here, had an incredible weekend there in Helena at the last round of the High Country Motocross Association's 2021 State Championship Series. I announce all their events and do ministry at all the events. And of course, yesterday we got to do water baptisms and a communion service during intermission, basically between the first and second motos. And it was just really cool to get to do that. And man, just feeling really blessed right now, kind of on a spiritual high from the weekend. But moved back down here to Anaconda where the surgeon is that's been dealing with Mandy. And we got to go in for some checks and tests tomorrow. And then a week from tomorrow, we go back in to get the hernia mesh put in, the screen put in that keeps her from having this hernia. And she's got what's called a surgeon's hernia. I don't know all the details, but I know we're going to get it fixed next Tuesday, so we're just down here until then. Anyway, we're putting together another video. We had a bunch of clips already ready from shed hunting that we was going to try to put together. And we're also trying to put together a video from our last weekend, just kind of it's not a shed hunt at all. It's more of a kind of what it looks like a day at the races for us. And we're trying to get that video put together as well, but needed to get this one punched out. This particular shed hunting video I'm by myself. There's 2 days here. And was out at the ranch with a friend of mine's ranch and had volunteered to do some work for him, helping brand some calves. And so I had a short amount of time to shed hunt that particular day. I had to be down at the ranch by like at 1 o'clock or something in the afternoon. And so I started out that morning pretty early, and I'd already done about a 5-mile stint and was gassed and didn't want to hunt no more. And I thought, you know what? I know that these elk, sometimes you just find these sheds in pockets, and so don't give up. Just give it another go. And so I drove up and went up this little drainage, and I didn't go very far up, maybe 3/4 of a mile from the pickup, and crossed the drainage, and I started coming back down the other side. And of course, you've seen that I found that one really big shed, and then not too far down, just a few hundred yards down, I found that chalked out little 6-point. And then just shortly after that, just, man, I don't know, 40 or 50 yards later, 20, 30 yards, it was really close, I found another really nice 6-point. And so those all three were then in just a 15, 20, maybe 30-minute span. Then the next day, I went back up in that same drainage, just walking up. I was just hiking that day and found another one with probably 50 or 60 yards from the last one I'd found the first day. And kind of what I got from all that hindsight was there's a lot of times when I feel like I just want to quit. What's the point? Why keep doing this? There's no reward. There's no bounty. And I've struggled with that this year here in Montana. Man, I come up here and I want to see the multitudes give their lives to the Lord and die to themselves and find life in Jesus and start giving that life to others. And quite honestly, I haven't seen that, and I get frustrated and demoralized. But sometimes you just got to keep on keeping on. And that's kind of how it's been this summer. And man, I got to see some of that this weekend. I got to see some people, I believe, really lay their lives down and really make some commitment to try to honor Jesus and honor God with their lives by the Spirit of God, the power of the Spirit of God that lives inside of them. I want to encourage you guys, this shed hunt video seems like just some guy out chasing deer horns out in the wilderness. But there's messages in everything that we do. And if you'll look at your life, there's messages God's wanting to speak to you. God speaks to me a lot of ways that don't necessarily make sense to a lot of people. And this might not make sense to a lot of people. But to stay the course and to keep going and not quit, I ended up finding 4 really nice elk antlers in a real short amount of time. I don't know what it means to you. It just means to me to just don't quit. Keep on keeping on. Do what you've been called to do. Do what your purpose is. That day my purpose was shed hunting. And I stayed the course and ultimately reaped the bounty. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird life that we live. You can do with it what you want. You can quit. You can roll over. But I think if you just stay the course, if you just keep on doing what you know you're called to do, you'll find the worth in it. And if you're doing it for His glory, man, He's worthy. So do what you do. Whatever your hand finds to do, I encourage you to do it unto the Lord. Blessings, guys.